Hello everybody, and welcome to another video, and this is a mock of the Jurassic Park Visitor Center interior. And the reason I built this is for a stop motion, and it just so happens that today is the 24th anniversary of Jurassic Park. So what better way to do this is to showcase my absolutely gigantic mock of the visitor center. I mean, this thing is massive. Let's just put Mr. Hammond down there. Yeah, that's a pretty big build. This thing took me about 2 weeks to build, and this thing is pretty cool. I mean, it's pretty cool. It has quite a bit of detail and is almost 100% accurate, if not 90% or more accurate. So let's just get right into this. This probably contains more than 3,000 pieces. Definitely more than 100, 1,000. Definitely more than 100. but yeah, it's a really big mock. And I don't even know really where to begin. It's really just massive. So let's, I guess, just start off pretty simple with the inside of the main center. This whole area right in the middle. It has a T-Rex skeleton, this is all custom built. And this is the T-Rex skeleton, and that's the Brachiosaur skeleton. And just removing those off of their little stools, or whatever you call them, rocks, gives you a little closer, in-depth, detailed look on this guy. I just wanted to get the really skeletal look of these creatures, and it took me quite a while to actually get them correct. But let's just get them out of the shot, and let's take a closer look at the Apatosaur. Probably not the most accurate skeleton, but, I mean, it works. Setting them aside, you can get a much bigger feel for... Hold on, let me just try and even get a closer look, because this is a massive thing. I mean, you do not know how difficult this is right now to try and film. So, right off the bat, we have the staircase leading up, which slowly curves leading up and then attaches to the walkway. And there are 8 pillars in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pillars, and that's all accurate. And then there are these little even indentations in the walls that go all the way around, which are of course accurate. It was quite difficult when I removed this scaffolding piece. You can get a closer look. Hold on, of just the size of this build and how I built these railings is using a very long tube piece and threading it through the pillars through one of those little kind of Technic pieces, and then they just go through all of them. And here's a close-up of the stairway leading up. And then right here is some real material to make it look like it's being built. It's a little plastic bag. And moving over, we have the scaffolding with real thread to make it appear like it's being suspended. And continue moving along, we have more detail up on this layer. Moving down, we have almost a minifigure eye view of this, and it is quite massive. You can, right back here is actually an accurate representation of the mural that's in the back. I went through it pixel by pixel to build what was on it, and I think it looks pretty good. You probably can't tell what's on it because it's just a bunch of Legos, but the least you can figure out is that that is the raptor. And yeah, those are the parasaurs. Yeah, not the greatest. But then moving along, we have some little hallways back there, and a light, and some little crates, and little windows, and it's exactly the same on the other side, except with a little saw area, I don't know what you call that. And then there's more windows, and it's kind of obscured by the stairway, but there is another hallway. So yeah, that's really all there is to it. It's really just a large set piece to just film, really. It looks really good. And the main part that was difficult is probably the stairway. The stairway was pretty difficult because it's really, really weak. And in order to make it strong, you just have to think about it, and really just took us time. And I say us because my brother helped with the stairs and a bit of the mural, and just helped a little bit all over. But this was mainly me. And so when you look up to the roof, you see all this detailing of the little pillars that are brown that lead up to the middle section, which this middle section, the crossway, is not the most accurate up at the top, but you don't really see that, so it doesn't bother me as much. But yeah, probably the top from like right here up was pretty difficult, and then the staircase, which was pretty difficult. So, and then putting in the dinosaurs once more, if we can, just adds to that amazing, just wow factor that is the visitor center. And now I have the skeletons on their rocks, and now you just get the full aesthetic that is the visitor center. And it's really large, it's huge, and it was really difficult to get it in frame, so I hope you excuse any, problems, because, man, this thing is so big, it's taken up my entire area, okay? It is huge, and it is a showstopper. I mean, but this is only one of the many Lego Jurassic Park MOCs that I have, and I'm only going to showcase one more, and then there will be something else. So, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and bye-bye!